Of course, no network save tomorrow. Couple of us have different things, and so it's just not going to be able to go on. See y'all soon, though, so don't worry about it. All right, I'll see ya. And after that moment, I was gone. I was in the wind. Not forever. I mean, I'm here now, but I did disappear completely for like 12 days. And the reason you didn't know about it is because it was to surprise my mom. I know, I'm wholesome. I don't know what to say. It was her birthday. My dad took her to France, and my two brothers and I had to secretly plan a trip to France along with my dad, whose idea this kind of all was. The issue is that she watches the YouTube videos, she watches the streams on Twitch, and so I was unable to tell you all that I was going to be gone, which had a nice, fun side effect of me freaking out and trying to make sure that we recorded enough YouTube videos so that you would have something to watch, and trying to figure out how to tell people I wasn't going to be streaming without telling them I wasn't going to be streaming or working with them. Or it had to be a very well-kept secret, but we, as you were probably hoping, we managed to pull it off. And I am now back from France and Germany. It was a wonderful trip. The surprise worked perfectly. And even though I left in an unannounced way, I can promise I won't be doing that anytime soon. But we have a very busy schedule coming up, and I haven't sat down to talk about the state of the channel in a while. So if you watch any of the videos, here's a rundown of everything that we're looking forward to doing in the next year. And it starts with not mysteriously disappearing again. Of course, that's exactly what he would say if he was mysteriously disappearing again. But it actually starts with not mysteriously disappearing again. The unfortunate thing is there are a couple of other trips that I will be taking in the near future. So that's just something you should be aware of. I will be going to TwitchCon in July. That will be in Amsterdam. It's going to be fun. I've never been to anything like that before. I have no idea what to expect. But the week before that, I will be... It's an airplane sound. I will be going off to London, then to Northern England for a couple of days, and I'll be looking to collaborate with people there. Namely, we will be filming some content with Anyways, we'll be filming some stuff for the Way Days. We will be filming some stuff, hopefully with FNG. Details haven't been ironed out exactly yet on either of those, but we are talking about doing something now that I'm finally able to get kind of across the pond. Going to be stopping by the TIFO studios as well, and of course, meeting a lot of people that I've been working with, like Dr. Benji and Lelujo and Work the Space and Reece and other parts of our the Zealand Corp. I don't really know how to refer to it. Like the collection of people that actually helps make these videos, and then I'm just kind of the face of the whole operation. Be meeting those people too in the week before TwitchCon. So that's going to be about a 2.5 week trip where there won't be any streams, and there will be still plenty of YouTube videos, but less YouTube videos. Enough about the logistics stuff. What are we actually going to do on the YouTube channel in the next year? Because we're always looking to innovate, we're always looking to push forward. And outside of that one trip and not leaving randomly again, we are going to be looking to make more real life soccer content. Now, I don't know what form exactly this is going to take. I'm looking to start kind of a new series that's going to be dropping sometime next week that is going to kind of fit into that. But it's something I've wanted to move further into for a long time. And this isn't some sort of official flag in the ground announcement that every video I'm ever going to make is going to be real life like soccer content, right? It's not. And I love Football Manager, and I'm always going to be making stuff around Football Manager. So concerns alleviated, but we're going to be looking to expand into that world a little more, some reaction content, some breakdown content of what's happening in real life stuff and not just Football Manager stuff. And this is going to play into one of my long time dreams. I love traveling. I absolutely love traveling. If you didn't know that about me, I've been to almost 40 countries. My parents, when they got married, they made this deal. They're going to leave the country every year because they loved traveling. It's where a lot of the jerseys come from, like this one we got in Tangier in Morocco. I want to make, and this is part of the real life soccer plan kind of for the next, going into this next year. I want to make travel soccer videos. Going with one or two people to the Old Firm Derby. Going with one or two people to watch a match in the Indonesian top flight, right? Going with one or two people to kick a ball around in Australia. Doing that sort of stuff. And the way that I'm thinking about structuring it, and this is just me kind of, the way I've been brainstorming this idea, is that for 3 weeks, out of the month. We will stream, make videos kind of at the battle station, as I call it, right here. Zealand stuff. And then that 4th week, and this plan will not begin until after August, so you have some time to marinate in this. We will take that 4th week and go do something and make, 1 or 2 videos going and doing something somewhere. And as long as the channels continue to do well, we'll be able to maintain our large team and afford to do that and make videos that we can be proud of, and hopefully you will find super entertaining, of me going to these matches, me going to meet specific people or go experience the footballing culture, as it were, around the world. And all these from the Caribbean, like, okay, Curaçao's national team's pretty good, but let's go watch them play. Let's go to Iceland and check out the actual, arenas that helped Iceland, a nation of under 400,000 people, produce a national team capable of beating England at the Euros in the knockout stage. Also, you're welcome for reminding you. But that was the point. That is something that we absolutely want to do over the next year. And a part of that is the World Cup. Now, I've debated about whether we're going to the World Cup or not. I really don't think I'm going to go to the World Cup. I don't really like Qatar, obviously. So I don't think the World Cup is going to be part of that. But there is going to be a real escalation of this type of content as the World Cup approaches. This is my first World Cup where this is like what I do for a living, and so I'm really excited for that. I've got some plans. I just want you to know it's going to be a freaking festival on the channel leading up to the World Cup. And I am tremendously excited for that. I actually cannot wait. Almost mad that it's not going on in the summer, but I'm glad because I have all these freaking trips going on, which, like, I'm not complaining about. I love traveling. It is very hard to stay organized with streaming and YouTube when you're in Germany or something, or Amsterdam or England or wherever else we're going to be. I just have to learn. This is new to me, and I've got to learn how to maintain all this sort of stuff. The other thing is we might be starting, a 4th YouTube channel. And if you go, a 4th, he's got 3. Yes, we have 3. There's this one that you're watching this on right now. There's the live channel, which you haven't checked out. That's the channel where all of the live streams are posted, and then condensed versions of the live streams are posted that work like episodes, so you can keep up with every save and everything I'm doing on the live stream, whether it's Football Manager or not. And then we have the Clips channel, which is essentially in beta, but we're working on putting together a workflow, to use a buzzword, so that, we can filter out just the best clips and get them up on the channel and kind of get them there quickly. And we started it probably too fast, but it should be entertaining, quick-hitting content for you soon enough. That 4th channel would be more of the travel-based stuff. I don't know if it's going to be too far away from the sort of Football Manager and IRL soccer kind of content that we do on this channel for the YouTube algorithm. I'll be the first person to tell you I don't know how a lot of that stuff works, but you try and learn from people that are more tenured, more successful than you, and a lot of people make a ton of different channels for their different types of content, and that's something that might be coming. Speaking of channels, though, the Twitch channel is also something that we're going to look to advance over the course of the next year, because I am a born and bred gamer overall, and as we start to, I don't want to say break with Football Manager, because we're not breaking with Football Manager. I'm pathologically addicted to Football Manager. How unprofessional of me. Professional streamer. As we start to, I want to say, move away from Football Manager being my sole dependent, we're definitely going to look to play some other games on stream. Now, I'm loving the saves that we're doing. I'm loving the way that it works on the live channel and everybody, but I have been flying all over the place. Moving the move to New York was definitely a crazy time. I have never quite been settled, and I feel like I'm just about to start getting to a point where I am settled. I was in grad school. Like, the whole time I've been doing this, I haven't been settled. And I'm just about to get to that point. And I think as we do that, we're going to start playing a bunch of different games on stream and building a community of people that just kind of love to hang out together. I love the Football Manager stuff, but I feel like it'll be healthy for the brand, right, long term. And not to mention, I just like playing a lot of other games. That's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. And as I get settled and have that more time to stream, I think it's something that's just going to like come to fruition. But on the topic of the saves, the Football Manager saves on Twitch, if you have any other ideas of how we can make them more engaging, I always love hearing them. The episodes, the condensed streams, were an idea that came from you guys that we just took and made into reality, essentially. So if you have other ideas, season recaps, we are working on a website. We're working on a website that would be specifically for the saves, right? You'll be able to see the schedules, all of the former players, the current players, the transfers in, the transfers out, and the website will be a fully interactive experience where you will be able to see, what am I doing? The fully interactive experience where you will be able to see everything about the teams that I am managing and really get all of that knowledge. Anytime you have a question like, what did he sign this guy for? You can go in there and actually find the attributes of every player as they are in the game, right? It's going to be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to that getting off the ground. So we are still advancing Football Manager on Twitch, on YouTube, as much as we possibly can. And we can only do that because we have an absolutely awesome team. Now, a lot of people don't understand how many people it takes to effectively run a YouTube channel. And everybody's different, right? But I think that the people behind the Zealand channel, since it's just my face all over everything, right? And I'm the one that gets too much of the plaudits. You guys should know the rest of the team. So for the way that it works, there is the original editor of the channel, Reece. He is fantastic, brother from another mother sort of stuff. We grew together initially. I just gave him all the money the YouTube channel made so that we could kind of grow this thing together. And he's an absolute engine of the channel. And then there is the other the other main channel editor, Ayal, who is not only important for the YouTube, he's incredibly important for the Twitch. He's the lead moderator of the Twitch. And when I was looking for another editor, he said, look, I think I can do it. And just learned how to edit in a month. It was unbelievable, and has become so good that it's certain, if you're watching a video, you probably can't tell if it's Reece or Ayal who has edited it. He's that good. Tremendous, valuable part of the team. But that's not the only two editors here. We do have other editors. There's Gadget, who, if you watch the live channel at all, you know. And a few of the videos that appear on the main channel are also Gadget's work if the video is heavily dependent on stream content in particular, whether it be the live sports, like I simulate, when I'm doing the broadcast, oh, what's a goal? That sort of stuff. I simulate the AFCON, I simulate the World Cup, those sorts of things. He's the one putting those together and handling every condensed stream on the live channel up until very recently. Gadget is a tremendous editor. And then I said up until recently because we have a fourth editor, Smug Doka. Now, Smug is the person that works on TikToks, has worked on the Clip channel, and now edits the network save for the live channel. So when the network save, when I'm managing against Lelujo, Work the Space, and Dr. Benji on Twitch, that condensed stream every Thursday that goes up on the live channel is Smug Doka. So thank you, Smug Doka, one of the newer additions to the team. And speaking of this newfangled fancy additions, Tomleggosaurus, who's been on the team for a good bit now, and is the animator. So if you've noticed those hilarious and informative animations for those people that are visual learners when we're talking about tactics or just enjoy a good skit every now and again, those animations are all done by Tomleggosaurus, who is clearly tremendously talented and has had to adapt to the insane deadlines of us just being like, can you do this in 5 hours? Then he'll go, no, and we're like, cool, look forward to it. He's been fantastic. And then of course the thumbnails, where you get to see me go like 45 times on your YouTube feed. Those are done by Elizak, and he is obviously gifted when it comes to graphic design. And despite a pretty significant language barrier, is able to essentially find out eventually exactly what I'm looking for, and then add his own twist onto that, and oftentimes show up whatever I'm attempting to have made, but with his knowledge. And that really just scratches the surface of the people that help make this channel and make the Twitch channel so special, right? It's all of those people spending a ton of their time. That is why, I really appreciate you guys watching the videos, subscribing on Twitch and that sort of thing, because it allows us to fund and pay your full-time wages to all of these people so that they are able to work at this channel and make this channel better. And we are able to do, videos every other day, sometimes for over a month at a time, that are super, hopefully high quality, super informative, super entertaining, and great stuff. But the rest of the moderator team on Twitch does a tremendous job of keeping the community, clean, like a fun place to hang out, functional and funny. And generally, the mods are a main source of humor on the channel, and I just cannot thank them enough for doing all of this work that often goes unseen because I'm over here playing a video game and they're guarding the realms of men from the insanity, the absolute utter insanity on the internet. And then, Bear McBride, who's helped edit the podcasts, Tyler Kirch, who has helped put together a lot of our data research, the guys on the training team who choose to remain anonymous, the guys in the database team who put together databases for videos that we do. Read the Mead in particular has done some absolutely ridiculous work when it comes to those databases that we then simulate 100 times. It takes a village to put on this show that hopefully you enjoy every other day or every day on Twitch or any other way. So if you ever happen to cross those people in chat, in the comments, you find their links down in the description. I will have all of the links of all of the main members of the Zealand team if you ever want to contact them for, even if it's just to say thanks. They will all be below this video in lieu of, all the normal links that are down there. And I highly recommend at least sending them a thanks for all of the great work that they do, whatever chosen platform they've decided is supposed to be down there. Thank you for being a part of this channel, and I just wanted you to know that we are looking forward to the future, and we have some super fun plans, of course, and stuff that I can't talk about because it's already in the works right now. And is under veils of secrecy. But we were always pushing. We're still pushing forward, and even though I am kind of in between two of these pretty significantly long vacations, quote unquote, right now, we are still trying to make just the best videos about Football Manager, about soccer in terms of entertainment and informativeness. That's the beautiful balance we're looking for. So I'll see you on another video. I'll see you on stream, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here.